So the final practice session before we go into Boost Mobile qualifying, and here's your J-Car highlights of how it all played out. It started wet, it got slightly drier, just dry enough to go to the Dunlop Sportmax slick tyres towards the end of this one. We saw a lot of this. Cars running off down there and into the mud slick inside of turns 2 and 3. Tim Flade's car got absolutely covered. And that hit hard enough the team wanted to check the structural manner of the front of that car as well when it came back into the pits, but they got it back out on track. So the majority of the cars were running around for the most part of that session on the wet tyres before they came in to switch over to slicks at the end. So as the session went on, the times got quicker and quicker, but it wasn't without one or two hairy moments. This one for the Truck Assist number 2 Mustang of Ryan Water. He needed all of the paddock down there at the end of turn 1 to find the racetrack once again. The Red Bulls are looking pretty good. We saw them inside the top 5 yesterday. Well, Brock Feeney today has found himself 4th at the end of this practice session. Will Brown on top. Now, towards the end, they decided it was just about dry enough to try and go onto a slick tyre. But despite that, it was still very, very slippery on track. And it would end up leading to the first red flag of the weekend. We nearly got 170 minutes of practice, green flag practice, until finally we had the red, and it came with about 2 minutes to go in this practice session today. Will Davison's car off at a fair click and then into the fence down there at turn 2. So that meant that the session would not restart. It would finish up with Will Brown on top with a 1:13.0. Richie Stanaway still quick in these wet conditions with Matt Payne, his teammate, right there with him. Feeney and Mostert rounding out the 5. Next up, qualifying.